Have you ever met so many lobotomized sheeple in your life than in this country? It's terrible to say. I know I shouldn't say this. I know it's not a good thing to say. I know I was like, well, yeah, you shouldn't say this, but it's true. I have never seen more people in my life who have been so I don't know what the word is. Conditioned to this? Is it learned helplessness? Have they just been ground into the ground? I don't know. How did they ever last this long, knowing this little, this much? There seems to be a lack of curiosity. They are incurious. They don't know anything. They don't care about anything. The best example is when I look up in the sky and I point out geoengineering to them. I said, look what this is. Look what you see. And they look at me like, what are you talking about? Geoengineering, look. Chemtrails? No, not chemtrails, but if that's what you want to call it, go ahead. Yeah, I guess, maybe. Look at this. Where did the sun go? What is this haze? Why are there these planes crisscrossing? Who flies like this? This is haze caused by this. What do you need? Oh, that's a conspiracy theory. I've been doing this for 22 years, since 9/11. Nobody even wants to hear anything about that. And I'm not saying anything about people involved and, inside job. I'm just talking about, would you like to talk about it? No. Want to talk about the vaccine? No. Want to talk about the mask? No. I love my mask. That's where I really saw it. That's where I really saw the level of complete and total, surrender? I don't even know what you want to call it. What do you call this? Surrender? Everything that normally is a part of being a human being, suspicion. We used to have this thing about suspicion about the government, what the government wants. Not now, not these people. None whatsoever. It is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And what's even more fascinating about everything is that we're ready for round 2. They're going to come out with another version of COVID or monkeypox, or they'll give it a new name. They're going to require new vaccine, new boosters. After everything we're hearing about myocarditis and cancers and blood clots and you name it, it'll be like nothing ever happened. Nothing about the benefits of natural immunity. Nothing about viral loads. Nothing about the fact that masks don't work. Nothing about the fact that it destroyed and hurt our children. Irreparably, perhaps. Nothing about that. Nothing will be said. Nothing. It'll be like it never happened. You say, wait a minute. Don't you remember this? We went through this. Well, no. And they'll be out there with their little Facebook. Remember those filters? We got ours. Remember that? We got our vaccine. Say, what are you proud of? They'll do this again. And when it comes time for Trump to run, they'll say Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is that. And Biden will be completely vegged out of his mind. Feinstein's out of her mind. John Fetterman and his doppelganger, he's out of his mind. What is happening? It's going to be Newsom. And don't be surprised if it's Trump. Trump might be the only person still available. Trump is going to go through them. Can you imagine? Trump. DeSantis isn't ready yet. Trump's got this thing. I don't know what it is. As much I can talk against him as much as I can for him. I can describe his political prowess, his ability to understand what's going on, and then at the same time turn around and say, the man is out of his mind. The man is clueless. The man doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. It's the weirdest thing. I'm schizophrenic. No, truly. I don't know. I don't know how else to say what I'm saying. He's out of it's like nothing I've ever seen. I don't know how to say it. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But we are indoctrinated. We go to schools maybe to be taught to have the same incuriosity drilled into us. Don't think, don't ask questions, don't break apart from the usual, from the pack. Don't think for yourself, don't be a conspiracy theorist. Don't break away from the obvious. Don't use your head. Don't use your head. Stop asking questions. Just accept what we're saying. If you're going to know something, we'll tell you. So just go ahead and vote, or we'll vote for you, and don't even ask whether the vote was legitimate, or we're going to lose, or you're going to lose your social media platform. Anything you say, we're going to yank it. Anything. If you mention ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine, you're gone. You're through. If you question if you're an election denier, you're gone. If you're a truther, you're gone. Gone. You got that? Be afraid. Be very afraid. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions. Do yourself a favor. Just shut up. Get along, move along, and you'll do just fine. We'll take everything, take care of everything. You're just a civilian. We'll give you the chance to vote, provided you don't get too carried away. Don't ask where your vote's going. Don't ask if it's legitimate. Don't ask if it was registered. And don't worry about these other votes that you might think we're bringing in at the last minute overnight. Don't worry about ballot harvesting and things like that. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions about everything. Don't ask questions about Ukraine. Don't ask where the money's going. When we tell you there's 10, 15, 20 billion going to this guy, just shut up. Don't ask for him to explain who he is. If he's a fraud, so what? What are you going to do about it? Get over it. Just shut up. Do yourself a favor and just shut up. We're in charge. Life's going to be a lot easier for you. Don't forget, we got those 83,000 IRS agents ready. It's not going away. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. And we're going to come after you and your kids and their genitals and their dreams and their puberty and their gods and their love and their marriage and everything. Their school, their thoughts. We want your kids. You're done. You're finished. You're just you're some hack. We want the future. We want your kids. And we're going to get them. We're going to just screw them up. They won't know what's going on. We're going to have drag shows. We're going to have, the old he, she, they, hit. We'll hire the freakiest, most demented, perverted teachers anybody has ever seen. And we're going to do stuff behind your back. And if you ask too much, we might just take your kids away. Because we'll claim that you're providing a very, kind of an unsafe psychological, background or atmosphere for them. So don't worry, sheeple. Just do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Just shut up. Don't say anything. Be a good little boy and girl, or we'll take everything away from you, including your kids. And we mean business. Think that's an exaggeration? It's not. All right. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell so you're notified of new videos and the like, and whatever you do, comment as you see fit.